Hello and welcome to episode 4 of learning how to do a sock, at least the way I do socks. I will also give a little warning. There is my bird in this room, so he may make a lot of noise. Hopefully not. This is actually going to be a really quick video. It's actually kind of a pointless video. All I'm going to do is tell you to do the ribbing for the cuff. So anyway, and I know it's been a while. I just was super crazy with school and stuff, but I left you where we had finished the heel, and then I told you to knit in whatever pattern you were working on for like the top of the foot, and for whatever length you wanted. I usually do, I think, 2 inches of the leg. And now we are going to do the cuff. I do a 2x2 rib cuff. I've seen people do a 1x1. If you see that curtain moving, it's my bird. He's literally climbing down the curtain. This is hilarious. Anyway, I do a 2x2. Just, it's a standard, I've also done like a twisted stitch ribbing, but you can do whatever you want. So I don't know, like I said, this video is kind of pointless. I should have told you that once you get the leg done, then go ahead and do some kind of ribbing. So I'm just gonna do a couple rows of ribbing, and then I will make another video to show you how to do the cast off. That is can be somewhat of a difficult thing. It's a special cast off. That's why it's nice and stretchy, what helps a lot. And then I guess at that video I'll show you how to weave in ends. But anyway, so pretty much I just need to tell you to make a cuff. I think I do like an inch, and so I'll just do a couple rows real quick. So, and once again, you can do whatever kind of ribbing you want to do or that you're used to. I just do a 2x2. That is literally my bird. I don't know if you guys can see that. Today I am drinking some of my favorite tea. I'm waiting for it to cool down just a little bit more. I have a feeling my bird is literally gonna come down onto the table to say hi. So hopefully none of you guys have a phobia with birds. If so, go ahead and leave. And just, like I said, do some ribbing for however long you want to. I usually do an inch. But pretty much all I'm doing is I have the yarn to the back. Make sure you don't do a yarn over because that will create an extra stitch and a hole, and then I knit 2, and then I bring the yarn to the front, and then I purl 2. That's pretty much all I'm doing. For those of you that watch the regular episodes, I know I haven't done one in a while. Once again, I've been busy with schoolwork, and I really haven't had much to show you guys. I've been really working on my Christmas gift, which once I give that gift, I will do a quick video. Well, I will post the quick video of the gift so I can show you guys, but I can't talk about it now because that person may or may not watch these videos, and I don't want to ruin it. That sound would be the bird flying by. He may also squawk and squeak. So, anyway. But yes, that's all I'm doing is just doing a rib for an inch. Thanksgiving is next week, and I'm thinking, I guess I don't have much to show you because I've been really trying to get this Christmas gift done. So that's why I haven't really made a regular video. I do have some stuff I want to talk about. I found some patterns that I want to do, you know, some projects and stuff. So I've got some ideas. So maybe maybe this upcoming Thanksgiving weekend I will come up with a quick video, just kind of talk about my plans that are coming up and whatnot. So just making sure. Purled 1, knit 2. Yeah, that looks good. So yes, just keep going in the round, of course, for an inch or whatever. I know some people really like bigger cuffs or shorter cuffs or oops. But I am going to do an inch, and then I will make another video, like I said, of the special bind off. That was supposed to be a knit, see? Here, this is a good way to show you how to tink back. And this is actually good coloring. I just made a purl, and I want to undo that stitch and put it back on this needle, my left needle. So I'm going to grab the front leg of the previous stitch, so the one below, and slide the one off the right. Boom, I just undid it. Now, if I did a knit and I wanted to undo the knit, you would undo the back one, or you would grab the back one and then pull off. Just in case you wanted to know how to do that. I obviously do it all the time because I'm like, crap, I was supposed to purl there, I was supposed to knit there, and I'm like, dang it. And it's a lot better than trying to like completely undo the whole thing or live with the mistake, which I do. But if I can fix it, especially if I just notice it, I like to, oops, see, I always let that fall off. I'll grab it, put it back on. That was one knit, so here is 2. I really have not much else to talk about. I hope everybody's been doing well. No one commented on the last video. A couple people watched it, I think. But I'm curious, is anybody actually knitting socks right now? Following these instructions, or are some people just watching it and going, ooh, now, maybe I'll tackle some socks later and rewatch the videos, which is totally cool. I'm just curious. Please let me know. I was a knit one. I'll knit this one. I'd gotten a pair of pink socks done. Oops. See, this is what happens when I'm talking and knitting at the same time. So I finished those, and then I've got this pair almost finished. And then I started a new pair, but that pair is just for when I go hiking. It is just some plain, like this. There's no pattern or anything like that. I decided that I don't really need any more socks, but I always need at least some kind of vanilla sock for like when I go hiking, or if I, do something that I just need a basic project to take with me. Like I haven't hiked with them yet. I just cast it on. Sorry, I split that stitch. There we go. And anyway, I cast it on the toe at home while watching some lectures for school. And then I went over to my brother's house for a bonfire, and it was dark, so I brought that project with me and got a couple inches done. So even though it wasn't hiking, but that's kind of the whole point, is for when I really need some kind of project to work on that I don't have to look down at or whatnot. Which is usually how I get my socks done nowadays. But I actually have a couple patterns I have saved, Christmas style socks that I want to do. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I haven't figured out how or when I'm going to be doing it. But I'll talk about that if I do make an actual video. And I should. It's been a while. But yes, this is pretty much all I'm doing for the ribbing. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. But I'm just probably going to leave it at this. I know it's a super short one, but there really isn't much to show you guys. Hopefully by now you know how to do ribbing. You know, hope you know how to do a knit and then a purl. And then, you know, I guess up until now we haven't done any purling. So maybe there is somebody out there that doesn't know how to purl. So I'll again show that real quick. When you knit, you see how I have the yarn in the back here. What you do is you're going to bring the yarn to the front. Don't go over, because you can see that creates an extra stitch. That would be a yarn over. You're going to have to go underneath. Okay. And then now your yarn is in the front. And instead of where you knit, you grab the back leg, you are going to grab the front leg and then wrap around. It's pretty much a front knit stitch. It really is the opposite of a knit stitch. So I'll do another one and show you. Once again, I have the yarn in front of this needle. Grab the front leg of the needle and then wrap the yarn around and off. And then yarn to the back. So once again, don't go back like this because you create that stitch. You gotta go underneath. And I hear it actually, switching back and forth does use up a little bit of extra yarn as opposed to just like stocking knit. I guess it does use a little bit of yarn going back and forth. I don't think it's that much. I mean, I've never really noticed, but I guess doing like this, there's just a tiny bit of yarn. And I mean, sure, over time it adds up, but I had never really had a concern for it. It's such a small amount that I've never needed to calculate for it. I don't know. I was watching some buddy's knitting podcasts, and that person had mentioned that. I was like, you know what, I guess you're right. It does take up a little bit of yarn going back and forth. So I guess if you did an entire huge ribbing piece, that, yeah, it would use more yarn than if you didn't. But, and if you can see, it's starting to kind of bulge. It's funny how the purls have bumps, but they actually sink down, and the knits actually pop up. But that's what creates the ribbing. And the ribbing is nice and stretchy. And you're probably going to want that at your cuff. I don't know of a sock that doesn't have it. Well, hand knitted sock that doesn't have it. So, if I could knit, that would be helpful. If I can actually get this done. But yep. So I'm probably just going to leave you at that, because if you need to rewatch this, just keep replaying these 5 minutes or whatever this is. And go to whatever length you want. And then when you're done, wait, and there'll be another video to show you how to bind off and weave in the ends. All right, you guys, you have a wonderful night and a happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.